I came pulling around the corner in my driveway the other day, looked in the mirror, and after about a 50-mile trip, my left rear tire on my trailer was super flat. Why was it super flat? Let's go out back and I will show you guys. Let's climb on in. I'm gonna go for a little bit of a ride here. I mentioned earlier I was picking up some heavy equipment, and whoa, this is the heavy equipment that I was picking up to transport to do some landscape work. Starting the engine. Safety, safety. I forgot about the safety protocol here. You gonna start? It's broken. Get out of here. Don't know what that's about, but okay. We are sitting in a 2021, or maybe a 2020 Caterpillar. It's a 289D skid steer front loader device. It is currently equipped with some pallet forks. Up in front of that, we've got a dump. And then right over there next to that, there is like a tree auger grapple hook picking up our device over there. Right now, today, we just need to use the forks on the front of this unit right here. See those guys? Some bad units right there. Woo, it's hot in here. Let's open up the windows, fire up the AC. Yeah, we got some cold air coming out. Okie doke, so the trailer's out back. I've got the impact gun with me. We gotta go out there and fetch the blown up wheel and tire. So let's get rolling here. Let's give it some gas. Gas on it. Backyard we go. Yeah, this was actually my fault that I blew up the tire. I loaded my dump trailer at its maximum allowable cargo weight rating, which is right over 10,000 pounds, and this machine weighs about 10,500 pounds empty. And what had happened was, let's pull up real quick. So what had happened is I made a critical error when I loaded this machine. See, I went to go pick up that root grappler bit of business that we saw, that big clampy arm thing, and when I went to go pick that up, I obviously had to use the machine to do it. So I loaded this machine into my dump trailer and then chained it up and drove it down there. The problem was when I loaded it, we were within the allowable weight rating, meaning I had no front attachment on there. These things will detach with like a little hydraulic button. You unhook the hoses, hit the button, it releases the lock, and then you can back away from your attachment and switch out to another attachment. So when I had moved the machine to the location of the little grapple arm thing, the trailer here was well within its weight rating. Well, it was right at the top of it, but it was still within the rating. Same thing with the tires, and this is where the problem comes in. Is these tires are, I believe they are load range tires, 80 psi maximum inflation, and they are capable of carrying 3,520 pounds per tire at 80 psi of tire pressure, which is where I kept them. So these are 7,000 pound capable axles, so we've got a total of 7,000 pounds, another 7,000 pounds, that's 14,000 pounds load carrying capacity. And these tires at 3,520 a piece, times 2, one per side on the axle, gives it, again, with the tire, a 7,000 pound rating. Now, the machine weighs, I think, 10,500, 10,200, something like that. And the trailer itself weighs 4,200 pounds. So, at 10,000 pounds on the trailer, plus the 4,000 or so or 10,000 pounds on the machine and the 4,000 for the trailer, that puts me right at 14,000 pound, which is the top of the weight class for the axles and for the tires. But the problem is when I loaded it, you see, at the weight that it was configured at, when I pulled my ramps out, it's got little ramp sections right here, the ramps go inside, you open up the doors, you hang the ramps on this lip, and then you can drive your machine up into the trailer and then use the trailer and, you know, chain it down. There you go. Well, the issue is when I loaded this thing, being as heavy as it was, after I had attached that little root grappler thing, which weighs like another 600 pounds, I was overloaded. Now, with the truck attached and the wheel chocks in, everything good to go, as I brought this thing up into the trailer, it bottomed out on the rear suspension here, and I think what it did is it pinched the tire on this side between the tread and the rim, or the road and the rim rather. So I think it squatted down so much. I ended up pinching like a cut somewhere on the sidewall. I heard it wisping out back when there was air in this tire, and I believe that I caused it by overloading the entire system. Like I said, I overloaded the trailer with the attachment on there, and I damaged my own tire. So I am out here today in the middle of my field to use this machine to get this tire off of this trailer so I can take it back to work and then swap it out. So here's the deal. I'm by myself, and the catch is with this situation is I'm going to use this skid steer right here to lift up this trailer and get the tire off. The problem is when you lift up the front forks, those are in the way of your access to your cabin. So what I'm going to try to do, and this is totally the wrong way, and don't ever do this like this, I'm going to take all these lug nuts off with the tire and the trailer on the ground. Then we're going to hop in to the skiddy, pick the trailer up, and then hopefully the tire will just fall off, and I can just set the trailer back down, get out, and pick the tire up, and we're good to go. So let's pull this thing off. On pickages. Okay, it moved, but it didn't move. Yeah, that thing's pretty much sitting on the ground. Okay, so what we'll do, I'm gonna grab a little block right here. Maybe we can figure out how to get this block under the axle once I lift this unit up. Yeah, maybe just like right there, that should be good too. So I wonder if I can pick the trailer up, scoot it over, set it down on that block, and then we can fetch our tire off of it. Let's fire the tractor back up, skid steer, equipment. We'll see how this goes. Restarting. There we go. AC back on. Full steam. That rear support. Need to move over some. Back it up. Okay, trailer is coming up. The wheels didn't fall off. That's unfortunate. See if I can shake it around. Nope. I think I got it. There. So now that this is on the block, I should just be able to yank this tire right on out of here. And it's not going to help me out when I go to put the new one on. I'll have to lift it up a little bit differently like, but at least now I got this guy out of off the trailer, and we can take it back up to the truck. I'll take that to the shop, swap it out with a new tire. Then we'll come back to the house, pick up the trailer, bring the trailer back to the shop, then I can swap out the other three, and I'll show you what I'm talking about when we get back up to the house. We'll throw that thing in. Now the reason that I have this particular piece of machinery is it is approaching its 250 hour service. See that right there? 204.7 hours on the odometer. And it's going to need its 250 hour service soon. And yours truly will be performing said 250 hour service. Now, that doesn't explain why I have it, because servicing things and driving them around and toying with them is two completely different aspects of life. What I'm trying to get at is part of my deal for doing the PM service on this equipment is I get to use it, which I think is really cool because you guys can see I got a bunch of land out back in the yard, the saw palmettos, and I would like to clear that out so I can drive four-wheelers through it. So what my plan is going to be is I'm going to swap out all four of these E load range tires with some G load range. See, these tires, these are 8-ply nylon reinforced, and the G loads, those are 16-ply steel reinforced, and they require a running pressure of about I think 110 psi, and the current tires, they are running at 80 psi. So I'm over tiring the axle. But what that's going to give me in the future is more longevity out of the tires. So what we're going to do is pull up to the back of the Silverado here because all this stuff needs to be transported. And I am not unloading that into there with this because I'm not scratching my paint. These things are remarkably powerful. Much more powerful than one would think. Because they're hydraulic. There we go. Got that guy dropped. Now let's head out to the Amazon delivery station and go fetch the new tires. There they are, delivered yesterday. Oh, well, would you look at that? There's 5 tires here. There's one for a Cadillac also. Yeah, how about that business? All right, I'm gonna climb on out of this unit. Idle down. Now, as soon as I put those little safety arms up right there, this thing goes into lockout mode, so it's unable to actuate. So it's relatively safe for me to kind of climb out of here. I'm not supposed to be doing it because there's supposed to be a door here, but it's broken off, so I can climb out now if I want to. Anyway, these all have to go in the back of my truck, so let's load them up on the forks. Yeah, check it out. 235 80/16s, 16-ply. All steel radial tubeless tires. These are some beasts of a trailer tire. I mean, look at the thickness. Yeah, look at the thickness there on that sidewall. These are massively thick, and I believe they are, yeah, trailer tire use only, and they are rated for 110 psi. And what's our load rating here? Let's find out. Oh, let's see here. 4 steel sidewall, or 1 steel in the sidewall, 4 in the tread. Max load on a single at 110 psi is going to be 4,090 pounds. So we're adding almost 2,000 pounds of load carrying capability per axle regarding the tires. It doesn't mean the trailer can carry more. It just means that the tires will carry maximum load with less effort, because where the old tires were maxed out, these are not maxed out. So I conclude that these will be a better tire for my trailers, since I have a nasty habit of destroying trailer tires. I can only fit 4. One more on this fork here. So we're gonna drive this stuff back over to the truck, drop it off, and then I'll take these to the shop later on and get them swapped out onto the trailer. Uh-oh, stop. Oh, there we go. Hoo-ah! Park and brake off. Load coming up. Look at that. One thing to note about compact track loaders, these are capable of just spinning in place like a top. So I'm trying to make a left spin, but look, the left side track doesn't move. That means it's going to scrape on the ground. So if you want to make a turn on these, you got to be moving in one direction and attempting to turn at the same time in order to mitigate ground damage. Yeah, see all that? That's all just from the treads right there. If you're on somebody's real nice lawn, you can tear some stuff up and do major damage. Like I said, these machines are not for the faint of heart. All right, let's get these guys unloaded. Like I said, I don't think I want to dump them in there, but I'm wondering if I can get it pretty close. Hang on, let's Let's tempt some fate here, fellas. Let's have some fun with this machine. Why not? Not run over that. Wondering if I can just kind of shake them off. We'll bulldoze that out of the way. Oh, the heavy equipment guys are gonna be so mad at me for what I'm doing here. Let's just try to slide these units on in there. Give it a shake it off. There's one. Oh, another one, look at that. Oh, buddy, look at me. This is fun. Just point those guys down like we're supposed to and drop them out, right? Oh, hang on, that one's getting a little stuck. We're gonna pick that one back up and out of here. And to think, there's dudes with actual tire machines that... Oh, there we go. Got it. All right, hang on. We gotta sort this one out. Watch this. We're gonna spin this guy right on over. Ooh, look at that. Knock it right in there. Beautiful. Not smashing the truck. All right, guys, I think we're good to go. We got everybody loaded except for that one wheel. Yeah, look at that. See, tore my grass up. Destroyed. Anyway, everything loaded. We're ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna take this stuff to the shop later on, get that trailer tire swapped out, bring it back home, put it back on the trailer, then I'll get the other ones installed later on, so we could see just how this trailer looks with a new set of shoes on her. Anyway, guys, I'd like to thank you for watching this little short video. Let me know what you think about this piece of machinery in the comment section down below. Am I absolutely ridiculous for trying to change a set of tires with a skid steer? Probably, but it was kind of fun. So do not forget to engage that like and subscribe button while you're down there. That way you do not miss out on any future content. And most importantly, have yourselves a fantastic day. See you guys later in a video. Powering down. Who needs a lawnmower when you have heavy equipment? Look at that, destroyed. Drive on it one time and it's ruined. Get off my grass. You guys, did you see what that thing just did? That is why you never put yourself in the danger zone. See that? Do not go in there. That's the death zone. Don't climb in, don't climb out. go up and over. If you can't, wait for it to bleed back down. But I'm not gonna die today. Anyway, while we're here, check out the contrast in these two tires. This is the E-load rated, pardon me, 80 PSI tire. And this is the G-low rated 110 PSI tire. Brakes sound kind of rough, look at that. All right, enough screwing around. Let's get out of here. Let's get this thing up here. I'm gonna climb up and over and in order to get into the machine. I will not be going under, because if we lose a hydraulic line, or a seal or anything, this thing falls down and then I get smashed and cut in half and squirted out like a ketchup packet. And that would be bad. So what we're gonna do here, make sure that's nice and not falling over, climb up, reach around, Crocs and all. There we go. Got it. Woo! All right, now I'm way up here. Yeah, I'm way up here, check it out. Now I gotta get way down here. Step, climb, enter, we're good. Come here, Brick. I have you now. Oh yeah. Beautiful. And this brick, we'll just put this right over here for now. I don't need it. Bye, Brick. There you go.